Welcome to Less Than 10 minutes to talk about this subject. Kevgret, thank you for joining.
Always.
I'm going to jump right in, guys. This show is for the person who's thinking about buying a one-up, who maybe has a one-up, right? Who has watched videos about one-up and is contemplating why to buy a one-up. Okay? Now, Kev, I'm going to go off for a little bit. I promise I'll get to you. I'll let you say your points. But for those people who maybe are clicking on this for the first time, I'm going to jump on right on with this. You see all these people in this stream? You want to avoid their videos at all costs, okay? At all costs, you want to avoid all their videos. Why, Kev?
Because they do not have your best interests at heart.
They do not have your best interests at heart. And why is that? And that is because this guy in the upper left corner, eating a potato chip, this guy's a genius. This guy is an absolute genius. Can you believe I'm saying that, Kev?
I clip it and make it your channel intro.
Clip it and make a channel. Why am I saying that? I'm saying that because he is the puppet master. He is the master manipulator of all the people that you see on this screen. Okay? And he is brilliant at how he...
Put it on the screen, Rex, or I don't see anything on the screen. You got to show the picture.
Here. Okay. Sorry. Right there.
There you go.
There we go. Sorry. Didn't know it. Okay. So all the people here, we'll get back into it. Okay. The guy in the upper left corner is named John D. And we'll give you some background for the history. All the rest of the people are the people you can't trust that do the videos. Why we said that? Because they don't have your best interests in mind. Because the puppet master has them on his little finger, wrapped around. Okay? He has them doing thy bidding, like the emperor over all his lords. You must do thy bidding. And they all listen to him. And they all do what he wants, even though he has lied to them. He has fooled them. He has tricked them. He has led them astray. And yet they keep coming back and back and back. Now, why am I getting this? Where are we getting to? We'll get to the point of the truth about, the online. We'll get there. This has some relevance here, and we'll get there. We'll build that case. Am I explaining it correctly with Mr. John D in the left here?
You have to set it up, and he's at the top. So you got to set the top up. Now we can set the rest of the table.
Yeah. Now, I hate to add overthink into this mix, but you're in the Illuminati now. You're in there. And I'm sorry. So as we watch this video, I don't know how to explain this video and what happened here, but you said it, Kev, it was cringe. This is the most cringe and pathetic, sad thing I have ever seen. Okay. And I'm sorry. And you'll say, well, you don't say that. I have told this to UAG. I said that this is pathetic, what you guys are doing. And he yells at me and we go back. And my argument is, listen, I'm like your friend trying to tell you have a bad haircut and nobody else will tell you that. That's what I'm trying to be to these people.
Yes. And you're the breath of honesty that is not here in this group because they're all thinking the same thing, being told to think the same thing, do the same thing. And you're saying, wait, this is absurd.
This is ridiculous. The guy's eating ice cream and Pringles trying to give you tips about something that's coming out that we really don't care about. And yet you guys are all like salivating. They're all like, it's like a puppy dog and their puppet master has a bone and they're salivating over it. I need that info, John. John, I need that info. It's sad, guys. And I'm trying to be honest with you as 40-year-old men. This guy's brilliant, this John D guy. He is brilliant and has you guys wrapped around his finger. And I just got to give him kudos for it. I mean, right, Kev? What can you say?
He's a genius.
He's a genius.
He comes to work and he lets the community do the heavy lifting in his name.
Yes.
Now
we get to this, okay? Mr. John D, we set the precedent for you. He comes out and he gives you this whole article. Let's have a discussion about dead lobby. I'm not going to read this because it's pure stupidity, okay? And it's pure patronization. It's patronization to everyone, Okay. He's basically saying, oh, I know we have problems with our lobbies and the lobbies suck. And, you know, I lied to you first and I'm lying to you again. And now I'm going to ask you for your thoughts. It's crazy. It's like, if you don't know how to fix your lobby to begin with, then maybe you're in the wrong business. Okay. Maybe this is why you got fired from Capcom, because you don't know how to fix even a simple lobby, which everybody has told you what to do already.
Imagine Rex, you go to work and your boss comes in and goes, we got a problem. And you post on Facebook, guys, fix my problem. Let's go. I got to eat lunch by noon. Help me.
I don't know how to fix this. You guys have told me.
He's the only one who can fix this. He knows the problems. He's just pandering to the audience. There's no reason. He has Justin Wong in his pocket.
And we get it's not theirs to fix, but they can tell people how to fix it. They're the ones who screwed up. But this is the funny thing, is you guys will say, well, they listened to us. They had a Big Blue lobby that was okay. Then they went to Killer Instinct. You guys told them it went backwards.
Yes.
You said, oh my God, this is terrible. This is terrible. Yes. Then they come out with MK30th, and it's even worse than KI. It's absolute garbage. It's absolute garbage. Thank you, Stringer, for the $2 super chat. Bingo. Thank you.
Yeah.
Kev?
Yeah. There is no reason why this post exists. You know what the problem is. You don't want to commit the resources to fix this issue. You need lobbies. You need ranked. You need spectate mode on every single cabinet. You're not doing it. Therefore, it's not getting traction. And that's just one of the issues. There's a multitude of issues while your lobbies are on empty. And they won't get filled up anytime soon, especially with MVC supposedly getting released. You're just depleting your resources of users. You're spreading them thin.
Okay, so now let me get back to this and why I brought up all this. Okay? All right. As he eats his ice cream and his Pringles, these gentlemen on here are the ones that have lied to you. They are the ones that have told you, oh my God, we're going to do NBA Jam tournaments. We're going to do Killer Instinct tournaments, Mortal Kombat 30th online. We're all going to be online playing X-Men and Turtles and all that. Not one of them is online playing these games, but they fed you this line of BS that they are going to make sure everybody in this online world is the greatest thing ever, but they can't. And you know why, Kev? Why can't they go online?
Because they're too busy spending 8 hours a week watching Knucklehead stream about one-up.
They're too busy streaming 12-hour streams in a row. A 12-hour. How can you play on Big Blue when you're on a stream for 12 hours straight?
Oh, my God.
It's incredible.
You know what we were doing last night, Rexer? You were playing Donkey Kong. I was playing Golden Tee. I wasn't sitting watching people talk about the possibility of John D eating ice cream for an Evo
and speculate. Oh, my God, he's giving us clues. He's giving us clues. What you and here's the problem. I blame you, the viewer. We told you. I told you these things would be dead, and you didn't listen. And here it is. You don't want to listen to me. You don't want to listen to these guys because they're going to downplay everything that happens with 1UP. That's why you don't watch their videos. They're going to downplay the T2 emulation. They're going to downplay. Thank you, Paul. I'll get to that in a second if you can show it. They're going to downplay the Dragon's Lair sound that is 12 frames off. I thought I was watching a kung fu movie with Daphne where words are coming out and the mouth isn't moving. I was like, what is this? But they're not going to talk about that. So let me show you. Sosa fanboy, thank you for this.
All right. I'm going
to
try to
is
play
what
this
you're going to get.
Blue. Let's see who we can play.
This is what you're going to get.
Okay. Let's go up. Nobody's playing. Are you serious? There's not even playing Champion Edition.
No, nobody's playing.
Let's see who's in Hyper.
Nobody.
Right.
Nobody.
Come on.
And this isn't 3 months ago. This isn't 6 months ago. This is last week.
See, K1UP wants you to buy these expensive ass cabinets, and there ain't even anyone playing.
Anybody playing?
Come on, who's in Super?
Do not buy these. He goes through every game, and every one is empty. How is that even possible if you sold 10,000 units? Now,
it can't be.
It can't be. Here's the truth before I forget. I have somebody who close with talks with the execs of 1UPs. Okay. He's had conversations. I can't name names, obviously, but trust me that he is a counterpart of this industry. And his conversation was talking about online gameplay, and he proposed a ton of things, not to John D. He's the carnival guy eating hamburgers on a crate. The actual COOs and presidents, he talked to them, and they specifically, what he called, dismissed and were disinterested in everything he had to say about online and building a community. I'll put words in his mouth. They didn't care. They could care less about online. And this is coming from the top. The top of the top of the top is disinterested in online, building an online community and improving their online lobbies. And it shows. They are terrible. There's nobody in them.
So how can we fix the issue if the VPs at the top won't commit to the resources that we're saying that they need to fix?
Yeah. Okay, we got to go back to the super chats. That was Paul. Do you remember? Let me see if I can bring his up before we quit on this. Let's see. Stringer I'll do Stringer's first since I jumped up $5. Thank you, Stringer. He mentioned White Castle, so I guess no more technical support. Yeah. Oh God.
White Castle Wi-Fi. Woo!
White Castle Wi-Fi. Paul, thank you very much. That was Stringer.
Contract expire.
Thank you very much. Yes. $10 from Paul. Thank you so much. So you're saying I won't have any friends to play online if I get Big Blue Cabinet. Well, if you call one friend and you guys call each other and say, hey, can you get on at this time and start a room and make sure you're not on Wi-Fi, because the Wi-Fi sucks. All right. We've already established that. You have to be hardwired.
You can't go on Mondays because that's E-Dubs. You can't go on Tuesdays. That's the Three Amigos. Wednesdays is UAG. We got to go on
When
Sunday.
can you play anyway, Paul? When are you going to play anyway? You got to watch all these streams. Who's
Sunday
playing? Nobody.
Sunday at 4:30 in the morning, right before work.
Yes.
Get somebody.
Kev, any last thoughts? I just do want to say we're going to hop over to Kev's channel. I'll explain why we're going to go over there in a second. And just like all the other guys, we're going to shift you over from one stream to the next, and we're going to jump here. We're going to bounce you all over. But we're going to go over there and chill and just relax and answer chats and do some of that. Any last points on this?
No, but the bottom line is the more releases they put out, the more problems they're going to have with the online. The less features you ship these 700 cabinets with, the less people are going to be interested in. You can't ship a $500 cab with no lobby, no matchmaking, no spectator. It's ridiculous.
Right. One more point I forgot to make about their online play is so bad and their leaderboards are so bad that these idiots never told you that you can change the dip switch settings on these high score games and increase your lives, and it can't tell the difference whether you got 10 lives on Joust or 3 lives on Joust. And people are putting up scores and changing dips, and it's ready. They can't get anything right. Oh, I'm sorry. I spoiled it for everybody who was adding lives and doing things in Joust to get high.
I thought Console Fanboy was the best in the world.
Console Fanboy is the best in the world. He's got 10 lives as opposed to 4 and 5 with everybody else.
Console Fanboy, tell me you're not cheating.
Code always wins. Thank you very much. $2. Shout out. Okay, the IZKOF, I guess is what I have to look for. He's going to send me. It's probably he said something about the user interface or emulator that Arcade 1-Up uses. So. I'll definitely be looking into that. Thank you. Code always wins. All right, we're out of here. We got to go.
We're out of here,
Thanks
guys.
for watching. Jump over to
Go over to
Kevgret's
Kevgret.
channel. It's just Kevgret. All right, at Kevgret.